We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. On the Tennessee sideline, you get a look at their head coach. This team facing some early adversity, 0-3 to start this campaign. Opposite him on the Texans sideline, it's D'Amico Ryans. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
Already.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push. On second down, Stroud. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked up by Cody Barton.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Forced out wide. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
On 1st and 10, Ward. There he goes again. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Cam Ward. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
They will work the middle with Mixon. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Roger McCreary on the stop. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down for Houston.
And the Texans, 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
2nd and 10.
Intended for Jaden Higgins. Incomplete. He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
On play action. Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Stroud. That's caught right side. The tight end Schultz. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. Off the bootleg, it's Ward. That's made right side by Iomanner. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
10 at the 26-yard line.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
That's good for a Titans.
To the air again, Ward. This one taken in by Chenault. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That pickup good for 29 yards.
That's another Titans 1st down. A gain of 29 yards. And the Titans 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. His pass, caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he's in! Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans. That his 1st touchdown this year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Makes the score Titans 14. Texans nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 4. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Stroud to throw. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. Looking to run, and that's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Kamari and Lassiter there on the stop. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap for Ward. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
That's going to be caught. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Ward to throw again. This one complete right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Throwing again is Ward. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
First and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Play fake, now Ward to throw. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Texans will take over at their own yard line.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own 40.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down throw for Stroud. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's got room past the 35. And he'll be taken down the 45.
24 yards. And the Texans first down.
Stroud to throw. Here on 1st and 10. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol. Stroud. The pressure. Too much. And he goes down. That is the Pro Bowler, Jeffrey Simmons. In there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. 3rd and long. Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Houston. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Titans offense headed back on the field with running back Ollie Gordon. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. Quick throw, taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, Ward. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. E.J. Speed getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
I really like what I see out of this defense. Definitely playing with a little bit more sense of urgency, especially after falling down here in the first half. They desperately needed that sack, and they got to just continue to get stops and get off the field.
And he'll just have to throw this away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Let's go. Past the 60. Past the 60.
They're going to go. It's Ward. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to have a Titans first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. As a gain of 18.
That's good for a Titans first down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down as we tick to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Ward. This one brought in by Ioman. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle. That's complete to DK. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 18.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Titan first down.
18 on the play. First down, Titans.
Now a give on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Looking to throw, it's Ward. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Texans fans, 'cause it's
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. LaVista Chenault. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Makes the score Titans 21, Texans nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Texans offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. This one is caught by Kirk. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On second down, Stroud forced out left. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the first down.
And the Texans
Now they'll set up to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
The coverage by Cedric Gray.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end Schultz. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On play action, Stroud. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away. And this is really why you want a kicker with a big leg. In these situations, end of half, can you steal 3 points from distance and come away with 3? And really nice job there, right around that midfield logo. It's kind of crazy how it's become sort of routine in today's NFL.
And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Ward. This one taken in by Chenault. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And this is Jaylen Warren. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Steelers have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Sam Darnold. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Seahawks bounce back from the loss in Week 3. They move to 3-1 with the W. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's last year's MVP, Josh Allen. One of his 2 touchdown passes here in the first half. This one's at halftime with the Bills looking to go 4-0. They lead at the half. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
fake the handoff. Now Ward. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Shotgun snap for Ward. And the ball incomplete on third down.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it. Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
On the set.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Get up. Like 79 Broncos.
Off play action, it's Ward. Rolling right, taking off, and he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
70 left, Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Throwing, Ward. The throw here is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Ready.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Mustang 19.
Play action. Ward. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Texans offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it.
Dragon 60. Let's go. Let's go.
On play action, it's Ward. Going up top. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a give up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Titans first down.
On 1st and 10, Ward. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Cut back team. Ready.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off.
Oh, yeah.
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
It's
Third and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing is Ward. He's going to look for the home run ball. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Texans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach it, even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result.
Got it.
Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. That one on target with Kirk. They've got him. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to get back to a one-possession game. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they are indeed back within one score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Titans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Titans first down. A gain of 7. And the Titans first down.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 41.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing on 3rd down. Ward going for it all. He's got it. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Ward. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They run on the jet sweep. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Alec Iomanner. Touchdown, Titans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Texans first down.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 17.
Stroud
At the 42-yard line.
was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Off third down. They'll set up to throw. On the move, past the 40. And he will score. Game on. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. That touchdown, #1 for him on the year. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for one and make it a one-possession game. Or some people think about going for two here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for two, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a two-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Titans offense and quarterback Cam Morton headed back out onto the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Titans.
Here's a run going left, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. A huge play in this game, and now the defense is given the opportunity to tie this one up as they've cut the deficit to just 2. What a big play.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. I mean, they find themselves trailing here in the second half, and not only does the defense make the play of the game, but as you said, they got a chance now to go for 2 and tie this thing up.
Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2. To throw, it's Stroud. He'll try to do it with the screen. And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2. Unable to tie this football game up.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Handoff here, up the middle, and some space opens as he's brought down. Following a gain of 6. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw is Ward. He'll find his receiver, that's TiTan. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Titans.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
Gain of 7.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
You know, as they say, hindsight being 20/20, but they probably would have been better off just leaning on the ground game to close this one out. Instead, they decide to put the ball in the air, and now in the blink of an eye, all the pressure suddenly shifts to their defense to try to close this one out.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5.
It is second down and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Texans first down.
Here's Stroud. That one is caught by Collins. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
15 yards. That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard
Stroud
line.
to throw here on first and 10. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. Here's second down.
Collins. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
And now the spike will come just under 40 ticks remaining. Big play coming up. This is third down. Throwing is Stroud. That is caught by Bryant. And this is a touchdown. They were not. Now, first down throw for Ward. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now, on second and long.
10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
So it's a win here for the Texans. They get the home victory here in
These players are on the last year of their contract. You can start 4 with preset contracts.